Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is, without a doubt, the single most important factor for achieving any long-term goal. It's not motivation, it's not talent, and it's not luck. It's consistency. You've probably heard this a million times, but let's really think about it. Imagine trying to chisel a statue out of a giant block of marble. If you hit it with a hammer and chisel 1,000 times in one day, you might make a dent, but you'll also be exhausted and probably won't touch it again for a month. But what if you've tapped it just a few precise times every single day, over weeks and months? That block of marble would slowly but surely transform into a work of art. That's the power of consistency. Small, seemingly insignificant actions, when repeated daily, compound over time to create massive, life-altering results. This is the secret sauce behind every successful athlete, artist, entrepreneur, and anyone who has mastered a skill. They didn't just wake up one day being great. They sewed up day after day, even when they didn't feel like it. Let's get one thing straight. Consistency is far more powerful than motivation. Motivation is like a sugar rush. It feels amazing. It gets you started, but it's fleeting. It comes and goes. And rely on waking up every single morning, feeling fired up and ready to conquer the world. That's a fantasy. Life gets in the way. You have bad days. You feel tired. You feel uninspired. If you only work on your goals when you're motivated, you'll be stuck in a frustrating cycle of starting and stopping. This is where so many people go wrong. They wait for the perfect feeling, the perfect moment, the perfect burst of energy. But the pros, they don't wait for motivation. They cultivate consistency. Consistency is the engine that keeps you moving forward. Even on the days when your motivation is nowhere to be found, it's the discipline to do what you said you would do, long after the mood you set it in has left. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small and slow. You have to push it to get it going. But as it rolls, it picks up more snow, gets bigger, and gains momentum. Soon, it's a massive force, practically unstoppable, rolling all on its own. That momentum is the magic of consistency. Each day you show up, you're not just adding one more action. You're rebuilding a chain of evidence for your brain that you are the type of person who follows through. You're strengthening your identity. You're not just asterisk. Try an asterisk to be a W writer. You asterisk are asterisk a writer because you write every day. You're not just asterisk trying asterisk to get fit. You asterisk are asterisk a fit person because you move your body every day. This shift in identity is profound, and it all starts with the simple act of doing. So, how do we actually build this superpower of consistency? It sounds great in theory, but how do we apply it in our messy, busy lives? It's not about making a dramatic, overnight transformation. In fact, that's the fastest way to fail. The key is to start small, so small that it feels almost too easy. Let's talk practical action steps. The first and most effective strategy is to create a simple morning routine. Why? The morning. Because it is the one part of the day you have the most control over before the world starts throwing demands at you. Your willpower is at its highest, and you can set a positive, productive tone for the rest of the day. Your morning routine doesn't have to be a 2-hour ordeal. It can be just 15 minutes. The goal isn't to be a hero. The goal is to be consistent. Pick 1 or 2 small things. For example, you could read 10 pages of a book. Not a whole chapter, just 10 pages. Or do a 5-minute workout. A few push-ups, some squats, a quick stretch. Or you could try journaling. Just write 1 page about what you're grateful for or what is on your mind. The key is to make it non-negotiable. It's just what you do, like brushing your teeth. You don't debate whether you feel like brushing your teeth. You just do it. Treat your new micro-habit with that same level of importance. For the first few weeks, the action itself is less important than the act of showing up and doing it. You're training the muscle of consistency. Another fantastic tool is the 30-day challenge. The human brain loves a clear finish line. Committing to something for a lifetime can feel overwhelming, but 30 days, That feels manageable. Pick one new habit you want to build. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, meditating for 3 minutes, or practicing a new language on an app for 5 minutes. Then get a calendar and physically mark a big X on each day you complete the habit. This visual feedback is incredibly satisfying. Watching that chain of X's grow is a powerful motivator. The psychology behind this is called don't break the chain. Your primary goal becomes not breaking that beautiful chain of successes you've built. It gamifies the process and makes it fun. Now, let's address the most important part of this journey, because it's going to happen. You will fall off track. You'll miss Ode. Life will throw you a curveball. You'll get sick, or you'll simply forget. This is the critical moment where most people give up. Their inner critic goes into overdrive. See, I knew you couldn't do it. You're just lazy. You always quit. What's the point of even trying anymore? They see one missed day as a total failure, and so they abandon the entire effort. This all-or-nothing thinking is the enemy of progress. Here's the mindset shift you must make. If you fall off track, the goal is to restart immediately. Don't quit. A single missed day is just a data point, not a judgment of your character. It's not a failure. It's a blip. Did you miss a workout? Okay, do the next one. Did you eat junk food when you planned not to? Okay, make your next meal a healthy one. The most successful people aren't the ones who never stumble. They are the ones who get back up the fastest. They don't wallow in guilt or shame. They acknowledge it, learn from it if there's a lesson to be learned, and get right back to their routine the very next opportunity. Their mantra is, never miss twice. Missing one day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new, negative habit. So, your job isn't to be perfect. Your job is to be resilient. Think about it. If you were driving from New York to Los Angeles and took a wrong turn, would you just turn the car around and drive all the way back to New York? Of course not. That would be ridiculous. You'd check your map, correct your course, and keep driving toward your destination. Treat your habits the same way. A missed day is just a wrong turn. Correct your course and keep moving forward. Consistency is a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger with practice. The more you practice showing up, the easier it becomes. The more you practice getting back on track after a stumble, the more resilient you become. You are building a system for success, a system that doesn't rely on the unstable foundation of motivation. You are building the quiet, unsexy, but incredibly powerful foundation of habit. So, my challenge to you today is this. Pick one. Just one tiny habit you want to build. Something that takes 5 minutes or less. Commit to doing it for the next 30 days. Write it down. Tell a friend to keep you accountable. Get a calendar and prepare to start making those X's. Remember, you're not just trying to meditate for 5 minutes. You're building the identity of a person who is consistent, a person who follows through, a person who can achieve anything they set their mind to. One small, daily action at a time. You've got this. The journey of 1,000 miles truly does begin with a single step, and the key is to take another step tomorrow, and the day after that. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, I'd be so grateful if you hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a better life. Let me know in the comments what one habit you're going to start building today. I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next video.